it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking college football, BYU at Boise State. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell if you want notifications every time we post a new video. BYU favored in this one, -3. The total is 59. BYU is undefeated, 7-0, 5-1-1 against the spread, while Boise State is 2-0 straight up and against the number. A bit of a smaller sample size there. Both of these teams are averaging around 45 points per game. So the total being 59, I'm wondering about that. But several things to dissect in this one. We've got Scott Rickenbach joining us to talk about it. Scott, initial leanings.
Yeah, you touched on a good point here with the sample size. I think that's going to be a key factor in this game because, and I actually believe it favors the home team. Even though they've only played 2 games, they're also a little bit more rested as a result. BYU playing for the 7th straight week, I think it could catch up with them here, whereas you've got Boise pretty fresh and pretty hungry here, having only played twice, and they're in a rare role here of a home dog. They're always so tough at home, but of course, a pair of ranked teams here, and as you mentioned, BYU 7-0 this season. One thing I like to use is so many people, make their picks and their bets based on stats, and they'll look at something like this and say, "Oh wow, Brigham Young's only allowing, I think it's like 98 yards per game on the ground." And at the same time, Boise's allowing 286 or something like that on the ground. But of course, Boise played Air Force, who likes to run a ton. And you just can't put too much emphasis, especially when a team, like you said, we're talking about sample size here, has only played 2 games this season. We got to be careful with that. And in this situation, I like Boise as a home dog. They're playing with revenge. Last year in the game between these two, they actually had 25 first downs compared to just 16 for the Cougars, but yet they came up on the wrong end of the scoreboard. And I think in this one, Boise State will bounce back and get a revenge win here at home in this matchup. And so I'm going to take the points. I like the line move going from 1.5 to 3 as well.
Yeah, and in that last meeting, it looks like BYU won the turnover battle 2-0. So I'm wondering if that goes a little differently. And obviously, sometimes when you're playing at home, things are a little easier on that front, even though there won't be fans. So it's not like there's going to be, or maybe there will be fans. I don't know. Regardless, the crowd noise isn't going to be at its normal level. So that might be a little different. Any other points you'd like to bring up when it comes to this game?
No, I'm glad you mentioned the turnovers though, because that was part of the key last season's matchup was the 2-0 in turnovers, that deficit. And again, I definitely like Boise here as a home dog. Rare role for them and a good one, good spot for them here.
Right, two really good teams when it comes to the teams out west, so it should be a good one. As you mentioned, last game was 28-25, where BYU won that one as 7-point underdogs. So should be an interesting matchup there. As always, great stuff from Scott Rickenbach. Scott, thanks for joining us.